Good morning, my beautiful community. I am so glad to be here. I am so glad that you are here with me. Thank you, thank you, thank you for jumping on, creating this incredible net around the globe, this incredible, divine, yummy goodness. I love you and I appreciate you, and I'm so glad you're here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Ingrid H. Turner. I'm the founder of the Bhava Spiritual Mission, and we are a digital church. We are here to help you live in partnership with spirit, to expand the consciousness of this amazing planet, one beautiful human at a time. Good morning, Ashley. Hey, Nicole. So glad to have you on here. Hey, if you're new here, say hi. Introduce yourself in the comments, or if you're a regular coming back, say hi. Let me know you're here, because I can't see who you are, who's here, unless you leave a comment. So I'm really happy that you're here. Hey, Donna. Good morning, beautiful. And let us know where you are. Let's see how wide this net goes. All right. Hi, Stella. You love the hair. Thank you. I know I've gotten a lot of attention from my hair for the last couple of days, and I'm not sad about it. It's been great. I'm like, all right, yes, made a big change. Worked out well. Good morning, Beth. Nice to see you on here. Okay, what are we doing today? Here's our format, my loves. This is our Sunday service. This is how we kick off the week at the Bhava Mission. I'm so glad you're here to tune into spirit with us, to open up and receive Holy Spirit. Bring it through you, birth it through you out into the week, out into all your relationships. So good, so juicy, so important. So what do we do here today? If you're new, I'm going to start by grounding us in. And the reason we ground in is because we are opening up to spirit together, every single one of us. I'm a channel for divine spirit, but when we get together, if you're drawn to me, if you're drawn to this container, you have this in you as well. And no matter what the time differences or space differences, wherever you are in the world, Donna says she's in Florida. You're all the way in Florida. We come together, we connect spiritually. Spirit doesn't care a thing about time or space. We connect spiritually and energetically, and we activate each other. You make me a more open channel. I make you a more open channel. So we're going to ground in because we're all opening up to spirit, and we have to stay connected to the earth energies because we are here in the human body, having the human experience. And our most natural energetic state is locked in with the earth, okay? The matching it up to the earth space, earth energies. So we ground in, and then I'm going to open this up with a prayer. And at that time, I'm going to ask you to join me in prayer healings. Okay, put your prayer into the prayer pot, leave a comment, say it out loud if you're able to, even though you're behind the screen. Prayer is so fucking potent right now in this energy, in this new earth. Drop it down to your heart. Pray for yourself, pray for your loved ones, pray for the planet, pray for the collective, pray for the not so loved ones, pray for anyone, anything that is on your heart. Whatever is there, it is meant to be put out into prayer. And then we get to affirm that prayer. And we all give this prayer, this intention, this mighty intention that we're putting out there. We give it this incredible push all together. And that is healing the planet through prayer healings. All right. After that, I'll go into the message that I got from Divine Spirit this morning. Sitting in meditation, I'll give you what Spirit got for me and how it came through to me. And at that time, I invite you to join in the conversation. Leave your comments. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you feel. What hits do you get? What questions do you have? Whatever it is, put it in the comments. It is so important for you to join in on this conversation because I am human and you are human, and spirit is coming through the lens of our experience, and we're able to bring in what we're able to bring in. But when we get together and we expand on the message from Divine Spirit, we expand on it for everybody. So the people who are watching live or people who can't join us live and catching the replay, you know how it is. We scan the comments, right? You are impacting the potency of the message from Divine Spirit by joining in the conversation. And I thank you for that because it's brave. It's a brave thing to do. All right. And after that, we will wrap up with some readings. I do 5 readings for 5 live viewers. So you have to be on the live video in order to get a reading. And at that time, I'll let you know I'm going to do that. And then you leave a comment and I will go to whoever I'm drawn to. And I'll give you a channeled message from Spirit. You can ask me a question specific if you want to, or I could just give you a general reading, whatever Spirit has for you. And if I don't choose you, pay attention anyway, because Spirit is efficient. Spirit is efficient. And your question will be answered through my channeling, whether I hone in on you or not. Okay. And because spirit doesn't do the linear time thing, doesn't do the pointed. We are here for this incredible experience of bringing our energy to this ecstatic point in creation. That's what the physical experience is. We are divinity focusing down, right? Getting real granular. But God consciousness doesn't need to do that. And so it can get to you wherever you are through whatever avenue. So if it reverberates through your body, if you feel it in your being, that message is for you. And that goes for anything that I say here today, because I'm open up to spirit right now. It's coming through me right now. And it goes for anything you see in the comments, and you see other people comment and share. If it pings you, if you feel it in your body, we're getting out of the head, okay? If you feel it in your body, trust it. It's for you. Take it out into your life. Oh, Donna, you saw a white dove today. Oh, how perfect is that? Okay, I love that. Good morning, Sky. Thank you for the compliments on my hair. I really am just really enjoying the attention I'm getting for my hair. It was a big, bold move, and it just makes me happy that it makes everybody else happy too, because I'm really pleased with it. All right. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, just make sure I didn't miss anything. So let's get started, my beloveds. We're going to get started with our grounding meditation. I'm just going to adjust here a little bit. Close your eyes with me if you're able to, and I want you to take 3 deep breaths, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Feel all of your energy pool in your root chakra. Maybe it'll feel warm or tingly. And you just be aware that it's happening. Take a deep breath in and pull the energy from your root into your heart. Exhale and hold the energy in your heart. Inhale and pull the energy from your heart into your crown. Exhale and hold the energy in your crown. Inhale and pull the energy out of your body. Feel it connect with divine source energy. And with the out breath, pull that energy back into your body and into your heart. Breathe in and hold the energy in your heart. Breathe out and pull the energy down to your root. Breathe in and hold the energy in your root. Breathe out and push the energy down your legs and into your feet. Breathe in and hold the energy in your feet. Breathe out and push the energy into the earth. Feel that energy hook in with the earth's core, and take a deep breath in and pull it back up towards your feet. Exhale. Inhale and feel the energy hit the soles of your feet and move up your legs and pull again in the root chakra, and exhale into your root chakra. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, everybody who's here today. Thank you for bringing us all together, for opening our hearts to divine spirit, to opening our whole beings and auras to receive the message, the healing, the wisdom, the love from divine spirit today. Help us integrate it fully into our beings, to live it and breathe the energy, the essence of divine spirit, and help us bring that energy out into our lives. Help us bring it into our experiences, into our relationships, into everything that we do, every word we speak, everything we touch. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, at this time, I'd love to have you chime in and share your messages, share your prayers. What can we affirm for you today? Thank you. Good morning, Marilyn. Marilyn couldn't comment on YouTube. What? I wonder if anybody else is having any trouble. All right. Stella, praying for divine timing to align. Thank you for this prayer. I'm going to affirm this prayer for you, Stella, and I'm going to add to this prayer. We are praying for divine timing to align, but really we are praying for you to align with divine timing. The divine is perfect in its timing. We don't always agree with it, but I'm just praying that you can step into the moment more fully and have more patience and allow allow yourself to align with the time that is right for you, right for these experiences, right for these circumstances. Thank you, Stella. That was beautiful. All right, and beautiful Ken. Prayers for myself, feeling a little sick. Oh, Ken, okay. Let's all affirm and send Ken divine healing energy. We are surrounding you, wrapping you up in golden light. White light is what I'm seeing, wrapping you up and holding you securely. So I'm getting be still and rest. Be still and rest. Stillness is very important for you. Rest is very important for you. And you'll move through this pretty quickly. Thank you, Ken. Beautiful. All right. Good morning, beautiful Sam. So nice to see you on here. There's your prayer. Asking for prayers for my son's dad to work through his troubles with physical and mental health lately. I absolutely affirm this prayer. This is near and dear to my own heart as well. Sam, we are affirming your prayer and sending prayer to your son's father that he is able to find himself deep within himself, to heal his own wounds, his own trauma, to step more fully into the fullness of who he is, his full lived experience, be the man he is capable of being, and step up more fully for himself, for his family, for his loved ones, for his friends, for his community. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Beautiful. All right. Donna is praying for happiness and love for all. Well, that's a pretty fabulous blanket prayer. Thank you for that, Donna. We affirm this prayer. We ask Holy Spirit to help us find happiness and love within ourselves and spread that out through our lived experience, through our example to all who we connect with, that every human on the planet is able to find happiness and find love within themselves and love for other people as well. Thank you so much for that. Okay, beautiful Ursula. Hi, darling. Prayer for a new home for my girls and I after leaving. We affirm this prayer. We sending you. I'm really feeling the urge to send you from my heart divine healing energy. It's a lot of green, a lot of blue, and it's surrounding you and your girls and moving you into the right situation, the living situation for you, and anything else that you might need. And Spirit is asking me to share with you to trust the tiny steps, the small process, that the steps are shallow and there are a lot of them, but it is a continue upward. It is a continued trajectory and you're going to be fine. So be patient with yourself, darling. Be patient with the universe. Everything is coming for you. Thank you so much. Beautiful Beth, I pray for health and safety for all who are returning to work and learn in public schools this week. Our COVID numbers locally are quite high at the moment. All right, we are sending love and health and healing to everyone in your community, in our own communities, around the planet. Let this world heal. Let this world rise up and find solutions to their problems, to their illnesses, to their health that is truly beneficial and will move us out of this time of pandemic. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Beautiful. Good morning, beautiful Jamie. Prayers for health and energy. Let's send Jamie, affirm these prayers for Jamie. Jamie, we are surrounding you, surrounding you, surrounding you. Brilliant silver light is what I'm seeing. Just wrap it all around you. I love that silver. And I'm seeing the energy come down from Divine Spirit and hit the top of your head and go into your body. Like, wow. So it's like, what is that? There's like a scene in a movie, you know, that I'm thinking of. And it's like comes in light and it just explodes out of you. And so we are just clearing your body out completely and going into your health and your energy and your healing and affirming this prayer for you. Thank you so much, Jamie. You're beautiful. Okay. Oh, that was yummy. That was yummy. That was yummy. Thank you so much for chiming in and joining me in this prayer healing. This is so, so good. And if you have feedback about the prayers that we're doing, the healing that we're doing over the, you know, for the week, let us know, you know, bring it back to the comments because like, we'd like to know, we'd like to hear it. All right, let's talk about the message today. It actually came to me last night really strongly. I got a message from a dear loved one who was really struggling, and it was very clear to me. Spirit started to talk to me, and I've talked about this before. I talk about this a lot in my soulmatic mastermind work, and but it's about this culture of, I don't think I've ever talked about it quite like this, but we come from a culture of denial. All right. We come from an energy of denial. It's like denying your feelings, denying your experience, denying your desires. We deny other people's feelings, other people's experiences, other people's desires, because we are conditioned by other people denying our feelings, our experiences, our desires. So much denial in that energy. And we're moving out, this is a paradigm shift. This is a big freaking deal on our planet right now. This shift in energy, moving from an age of scarcity, denial, of competition, like climbing the corporate ladder energy, stomping on the people below you to try and get ahead, survival based, into an energy of love and community and unity. And it's a bit of a bumpy go. And you and me are the bridge between those two worlds. Like, it's a completely new era. Our children are going to create an incredible world, but we have to show them how to do that by doing our own work. The golden age, this new earth, is brought to fruition, brought to life on the backs of the individual and doing our work. All right. So where most of us are in a habit of denial, because denial of ourselves, denial of our experience has been seen as lofty, exalted, makes you a good person. To deny yourself love, deny yourself what you want, deny your feelings, stuff, make it about the other person. And I'm all about making about the other person when first you make it about you. Because if you're just making about the other person and you are denying yourself, you are abandoning yourself, where are you? You're in codependence. And that doesn't work for anybody. It doesn't work for you or the person that you are bowing down for, sacrificing everything for. We know this, right? We experience this. So what this really does, this denial, we think we've been conditioned to believe that this makes us a good person. But Spirit says what it really does is it makes you trapped. It impedes your human experience. And the human experience is an experience of the divine. Your human experience is an experience of the divine. Earlier, I mentioned that we are God consciousness. Our human experience, our physical experience is simply bringing our focus down to this ecstatic point in creation, hyper-focusing. And through that hyper-focusing and truly allowing ourselves our experience, then we allow ourselves to expand creation, to be God creator beings. Ooh, right? And every experience you allow yourself to have that you do not deny, every feeling that you have, whatever that is, every desire that you express, every experience, I keep using the word experience. I feel like I'm overusing the word experience, but this isn't just about you. None of us exist in a vacuum. Nothing exists in a vacuum. Everything is connected and entwined with everybody and everything around us. So you committing to your lived experience impacts and expands the experience and the potential of everything around you. That's how our lived experience, our human experience expands all of creation, expands everyone's experience, and then their experience, and their experience, and their experience. All right. And when you deny this in yourself, think about what you're denying, looping out, right? And you make yourself miserable. But you escape misery by being full of your humanity right here, right now. And if you deny this experience, you get stuck. How many of you feel stuck in a job you hate, a relationship that's not working for you, that doesn't feel good, a life you don't really like? How many of you feel stuck in your body? It aches and pains, illness, injury. Everything begins in that experience, in that energy. And when that energy when we deny it, it gets stuck, it gets calcified. It doesn't go away. It just lingers and festers until we let ourselves have it. So you let yourself have it. Every experience, God says, Holy Spirit says, Divine Spirit says, what I'm channeling is every experience must be realized. Every feeling must be felt. Every desire must be had. Because that's what we're here for. That is our job. That's one job, right? is to fully live our life, however it is that we are pleased to live it in the moment. And are we going to make mistakes? Sure, trial and error. Through those mistakes, through the trial and error, through the bumping our heads and all of that, guess what? We create a new experience for ourselves. We create a new experience for other people. And when we do this in the moment, that's where happiness is found. Even the difficult experiences, happiness is found in the difficult experiences when you really let yourself have them. You don't resist them. You don't run away from them. You don't, right? You just let yourself have it right now. When you live your life in this kind of sensual presence, sensuality, and I'm not talking about sex, although sex is a part of it. I'm talking about sensual presence, touching your face and being present with it, being present in the moment, that kind of sensual experience. You become this incredible, unique expression of divine creation. There's nothing like you. There's nothing like you in all of creation. There will never be anything like you in all of creation. Everything in creation is utterly unique and one time. And then it expands and grows and morphs and evolves from there. Ever expanding creation through your lived experience. And if you've spent a lifetime in denial, like most of us have, I grew up, I had a really spiritual upbringing. It was great. And it speaks a lot to my teachings today. But I also grew up in a really militant household. Right. I was homeschooled with my two brothers by my father, who was a Vietnam veteran, pretty traumatized, and he's like ran the household like it was the military, and he ran spirituality and spiritual upbringing like it was the military. And one of the things that was really prevalent in my life was this denial, denying yourself, denying your ego, denying your desires. This is what keeps you trapped. This is what, and as I've gone through my life experiences and I've made my own personal connection to divine spirit and really opened up to hear this, I've come to understand that it's quite the opposite is true for us. We're meant to express it and experience it all, not to run away from it, not to deny ourselves. And if you spent a lifetime in denial, like me, deny it, you can begin right now. It's not too late. You didn't miss out on anything. You can begin right now and know that healing is a part of that journey, and healing, which is allowing yourself your full experience, even if it's a past experience, because no experience is ever truly in the past and done. Whatever comes up, whatever feelings you don't feel, whatever desire you denied yourself, whatever experience you checked out from, it's all there stuck in your body. And this is the somatic renewal work that I talk about, that I do in the Bhava community and with my private somatic mastermind clients. We go in and we allow ourselves this experience, and we disconnect and we dislodge that stuck energy. Because once your feeling is felt completely, once your desire is realized, and sometimes we can have a desire, and it's when we allow ourselves to really have the desire instead of avoiding the desire. Sometimes we don't even need to experience that desire. Sometimes just having the desire, letting yourself have the desire is enough. Letting yourself have the feeling is enough. When you let yourself have that, you clear yourself out, you open yourself up, and you bring yourself into the present moment. You bring yourself into the sensual experience of the now. And that is how you are happy, free, and doing the work of being a God creator being. How you are expanding creation through your lived experience. It's all here. It's all possible right now. Don't get stuck. Because here's the thing. The other thing that I want to share with you is every experience, every feeling, it must be felt in this lifetime. So what does that mean if you are like I have been, if you've been busy denying the experience, if you don't feel like you're able to go there? Well, it's going to catch up with you when you are ready to exit the body at the end of your life and during your transition period. Everything will be experienced in this body in this lifetime. It will be. So if you want to live happy and free, if you want to live your life free, live in service, true service to divine spirit, and through that experience happiness, through your happiness, be in service to divine spirit, be a God creator being through the vehicle of your passions, commit to starting today. Commit to getting present today. Commit to allowing yourself your full experience of every moment. Stop denying your feelings. Stop denying yourself. Do what you want to do in this lifetime. Do what you want to do in this lifetime. Feel how you feel in this lifetime. Let yourself have it. It will move through you quickly, and you will expand that much further and open up and become more of who you are meant to be. Become more of your highest expression, which is always, always, always expanding. Out, 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 out. Always expanding. Once a desire is had, you don't need it anymore. You've had it. It's great. Yeah. You'll never get there through denial. Unless denial is your true desire, which is weird, but I suppose it's possible. So tell me how that feels. Tell me how that feels. So we got beautiful Ken has a comment here. Yes, stuck seems to be the theme at times. As it's if you deny yourself, you're denying your authentic self and experience. It's a practice to allow yourself to be present and live your authentic life. Support is out there through love. Beautifully put, Ken. Thank you very much. It is denying your authentic experience. We don't live there anymore. We don't live in that energy. We don't live in an energy that is going to support the denial of self, the denial of your authentic experience, the denial of your feelings and your desires. We don't live in that energy. And so the more we insist on maintaining the habit of denial, the more deeply we will suffer, because we're in a new earth. We're in an energy of community and unity and love. All right. So beautiful, Kira. So inspirational. Be in your body. Settle into the divine moment. You are so blessed for. Let yourself feel. Boom. Yes, my love. Summed up beautifully. We're done here. Kira, that's great. Because Kira and Ken is like, you get it. You got it. Beautiful. I'm so happy. We have on my StreamYard, so somebody says, Facebook user. I love your hair, Ingrid. I'm not seeing your name. Honey, who are you, darling? Who's there? Beautiful, Kira. Thank you. Beautiful, Beth. Absolutely. Often the only way past something is to truly go through it. Avoidance only means feelings will keep pressing on you until you are able to allow them. That is absolutely correct. Yes, I wholeheartedly agree, Beth. We have to let ourselves have it or we get stuck. And it's like, I get this vision of like hunched over, like the whole body is hunched over. And that's why I said earlier, who feels aches and pains in their body? That's where there's stuck energy there. We don't feel the aches and pains in our body unless there's energy there that is stuck and festering. And that is our unlived experience. And so what we need to do is go into our body, go into like, oh, my back hurts, start with the energy. Yes, there's, physical stuff that needs to happen to heal our bodies as well. But you can do the work of going into the energy right now. What's in there? What's in there? What's in there? What do I need to experience? How can I get more present with this? Oh, Rebecca. Rebecca's the Facebook user. Okay. Hi, darling. I don't know why I can't see who you are either. I'm on the StreamYard app, so that's probably, why. Beautiful Marilyn. I actually just read that you don't have to leave the body in disease and pain. You can live through the total presence. And that struck with your message. You will experience everything. You will experience everything. Beautiful Marilyn. Thank you. Allow it, but don't stay and wallow in it. Feel it and move through it. Yes, Kathy. And thank you for bringing this into the conversation as well. It's an easy one. When we think, okay, you got to feel our feelings, we can get stuck, not so much in the feeling, but in the story, intellectualizing our feelings. That's where we get stuck. If we truly let ourselves feel it, we can't get stuck because we're in the full experience and then whoosh, it moves out of you and then, oh, it's done. And it doesn't take very long to really let yourself have it in the moment. Where we get stuck is in that story, is in thinking about it, is in rehashing it, is in blaming and projecting and beating ourselves up and judgment, all that bullshit that comes from the ego self-sabotage. We put that on the shelf, we take it to the body, we go, what am I feeling now? And let yourself have it. Beautiful. Thank you for bringing that up, Kathy. Yes. Good conversation, good comments, a good message, I hope. I found it really valuable to have this reaffirmed to me from Divine Spirit through the angle of denial and self-denial and denying ourselves. And like Ken said, denying our authentic self. It's a no-go. It's a no fucking go in this new earth. So let's make a commitment this week to not doing that, to being fully present with whatever is coming up for us. If you're in a conversation, like a difficult conversation, be present for that conversation. If you're watching your child do something goofy, be present with that child. Be present with your inner processes, your own feelings. Be present for what you want. Allow yourself to want what you want, even if you can't have it right now. My desires tend to be long-term, more so than sort of like in the middle. And that's okay. Let yourself want it. Don't try and talk yourself out of it or tell yourself you can't have it. Let yourself have it. That should be the theme for this week, is let yourself have it. Beautiful Sam has a comment here. I'm such an emotional person to begin with. It's often so hard to let myself be in my feelings, but I know it's the way to be. When you really let yourself have a feeling, Sam, it moves through you really quickly. It only takes a few minutes to fully let yourself have each and every experience as it comes at you. What keeps us stuck, if that's something that you experience, is truly the mind, The mind, the stories, the meaning we're giving, the mental meaning, the ego meaning we are giving to our lived experience. That is the ego's way of pulling you out of your feelings, because the ego is scared of that kind of expansion. It just is. Oh, we have a weird comment on YouTube. Bark Tech. All right, whatever. I think we're hitting the big time people. Like, we got bots and spammers, right? Totally. Good morning, beautiful Shay. I love you so much. You guys don't know, this is my guy. This is my beautiful Shay. I love him so much. Ken says, oh yeah, stumbling, it's okay. It's a part of the human experience. It absolutely is. It's a critical part of the human experience, because we're on, Abraham Hicks calls it the bleeding edge of creation. Abraham Hicks is not wrong. We are at the very, very edge of creation, expanding creation, which means we have no idea what we're doing. It's one grand experiment. And when we can get over ourselves and this story of denial that we have to be perfect, and we have to do it right, that would be like everybody else and want what everybody else wants and feel like somebody else wants us to feel. When we can get rid of that, we can embrace the stumbling and, as they say, make it a part of the dance. Make it a part of this. Tumble with divine spirit. Tumble with the experience of this life. This is an incredible thing that we have rocking here, ladies and gents. This human experience, you and me, in this body, in this experience together, every interaction we have is an expansion of both of our experience, and everybody around us, everything around us, the table, the walls, the ceiling, the tree outside, everything. Beautiful. Jamie, getting back to my heart has been an amazing experience. I was living from my brain, and that was difficult. True story, my love. Living from the brain is hard work. It's hard work. It's difficult. Living from the heart, ooh. And living from the heart means you live present. You live in each experience. You live in every experience, in the now, in the now, in the now. That doesn't mean we don't have plans for the future. We don't have intention. We don't have direction. We don't have goals. That's part of living in the now. Ooh, I like what I got going on here, or I don't like what I'm going on here. I'm moving in this direction. And then we begin to move. And we have every experience along each step of the way. Freaking yummy, right? All right. Let's shift gears. Let's do some readings. I'm going to do 5 readings for 5 live viewers. So if you're on and you would like a message, go ahead and leave a comment. I'm going to go to who I'm drawn to. Okay. And remember, if I don't pick you to give a message to, listen in anyway, because spirit is efficient and spirit will answer your question, will give you what you need right now if you open up to it, no matter who I'm talking to, no matter who I'm moving towards. Okay, who Facebook pulls me towards. Rebecca, our Facebook user, I'm going to go to you. I'm feeling drawn to you. Okay, my sweet. And I'm assuming you just want a general because you said I'd like one. You can ask a question, or you can ask for a general. What do you got for Rebecca? All right, feeling energy, my heart, my throat. Okay, what I'm getting for you, Rebecca, is if spirit says you're really doing it. You're really clearing yourself out. You're finding that place of stillness and calm, that alignment within yourself. There's this place that you're looking for. Spirit says to look for that place of it's like an eye of the storm. It's this total sense of calm inside you. It's deep in the heart. It's like deep in the heart is what I'm saying. Almost down to the power center, but it's really just deep in the heart. Keep moving in that direction. Okay, keep moving in that direction. There's a calm. There is a sense. There's an emptying out that is happening for you. And it's really important and it's really critical right now. And you just keep looking for that calm in the eye of the storm. There's a center point that you're finding and you're doing really well with that. You're finding a center point and you're doing really well with that. So just stay in that center point and you're going to be fine. Okay, my darling. Okay, Samantha, somehow you're on Facebook and YouTube, aren't you? Unless there's two Sam Devlins. Okay, that's fine. Maybe he switched over like Marilyn did because couldn't get the comments going. Okay, beautiful Samantha. A message from Spirit. Let's open up reading number 2. All right, I've got my guides showing up here. I'm feeling a lot in the belly, a lot in the sacral. I feel a lot of energy that you're holding in your sacral chakra. That sacral chakra it's about motherhood, but it's about your feminine energy. It's about that sensuality that we were just talking about. That's really the active place for our human experience, that sensual place, that place of presence, also about creativity. You have a lot that you need to bring out from your sacral. It's kind of sloshing around in there is this feeling that I'm getting, this weird sloshy feeling. And it is, it's the weird slide. Sorry, not to be mean or anything, but it's really wanting to come out. And I'm really getting that you have a lot of creativity. You're a very creative person, but I don't think you think you're creative, but you have a lot of creative energy to bring out. Spirit says you need to break through some barriers of creativity. You need to put yourself, like start practicing and playing and trying things on. For you, you're going to have to try a lot of different things before you find something that's a really good creative outlet for you. But a creative outlet is required for you. It's going to really help you your whole life. It's going to help your whole set. It's going to help you be happier is essentially what I'm getting. You're going to be happier if you find that creative outlet. You're going to feel more light and more fulfilled, if you will. So creative outlet is very important to you, darling. All right. Okay. Marilyn. Okay. Good morning, darling. I feel the simultaneous moment with money of expansion of fear. Can I get a reading on that? Okay. So what I'm getting for you, Marilyn, is I'm coming back to presence for you. Presence in money of I think simultaneous moment with money, expansion of fear. Okay, I get that. Get really present with both of those things. Those things are not counter to each other. They live in the same space. They are the same thing. Fear is a symptom of expansion. It's a physical response to expansion. So if you're feeling that fear around money, you're also sensing the expansions because you have a whole lot of awareness, okay? Whole lot of awareness in yourself and your energy. So know that the two things are occupying the same space. The expansion is what's actually happening. The fear you're feeling is just a physical reaction to that. You know, it's just a response. It's like I compare it to growing pains. When our body is physically growing when we're a kid, we have growing pains. I don't know if you experienced that, but if you did, you know what I mean. It's like, what the hell is this? What's going on in my body? You're literally growing. And the same thing is happening around expansion and money for you. So your money energy is growing. And I actually feel, and let me just make sure I'm not getting Sam's reading in the mix here, but I feel like I'm getting this sort of like ball of energy. Feels really creative to me as well. Feels like you may be bringing in money from a place where you never thought you would. Some kind of creative venture, some kind of creative endeavor. Doesn't necessarily mean like art, you know, but something creative that you're thinking about or cogitating on or feeling into is going to start bringing you gains unexpectedly. So that feels very good. All right, beautiful Stella. What are we on? Is this 4 or 5? I think this is 4. So I can do one more reading after this. Okay. Beautiful Stella. Throat. I feel like this is a familiar theme. Beautiful. I've done this reading for you a couple of times and I'm feeling the throat again. Okay. So I feel the throat. I get a noose around my neck. I get like it's pulling on tight. I'm feeling it in the back and I'm getting this urgency, this energy, this urgency message for you. Like, Stella, my love, Stella, you got to start speaking. You've got to speak up. You've got to speak up. Stop denying your voice and start to speak up. Pull it out, pull it out, pull it out. Start small. Start with writing down what you really think. You know, and I feel like a relationship particularly, you've got to start communicating in some way what you really think in yourself, about somebody else, about a relationship, about, you really got to start communicating this, because your voice is powerful, but you keep shutting it down. You keep shutting it down, keep shutting it down, keep shutting it down. So bring it out of you, my love. And again, the Spirit says start small. Just write down. You don't even have to share it with anybody. Write down, speak in the mirror. This is what I think. This is what I feel. This is what and I'm getting that, like, you need to start verbalizing or writing down what you think about people in your life. And it doesn't mean that it's all of it. It's just that there are pieces, opinions, and insights that you're holding in and you're not speaking, and those need to come out. And that's a good first part of the process of helping you get that throat chakra unblocked, okay? Because that's a powerful spot for you, and you're going to have to work at it. So often where we are most powerful, where we are most empowered and most potent, is also where we experience the greatest block. Right? It's where we experience the greatest block in ourselves, the most issues, right? The biggest fears come up. All right, beautifuls. Looks like that is it for today. Thank you so very much for coming on and listening to the message, doing these prayer healings, allowing me to give a reading. You're just so great, and I so appreciate you. If you have found this broadcast helpful, please share it out with your friends and family, people who you know would benefit from this whole experience, from this message, from everything that came through today. And if you're showing up here regularly and you're getting a lot of value from the Bhava broadcast and the Bhava Spiritual Mission, consider leaving us a donation. The link is in the description of the video. You could do a one-time donation, or you can set up a recurring monthly donation. We're a church. Your donation is tax deductible, and every little bit helps us, and we so appreciate it. Okay. So thank you so much. I'll be here again next week, same time, same place. Maybe, I don't know, might be out in the world somewhere, but same time, same digital space. I love you so much. I'm so grateful for you. Thank you, and thank you. Thank you.